how you know you menopausal when your mate got a blanket. I swear.
I should have just put a hoodie on.
For your legs? Okay, let me make sure YouTube can see the... YouTube?
Here you go.
YouTube, I want you to see my wife.
I can just go like this. Matter of fact, here I am. Ta-da. See.
Hey, everybody. I see y'all. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, I see you. Steel country.
What it do?
Y'all come on in. Y'all already know what time it is. We about to go ahead and get it popping. I did start a few minutes early because I do want to get off a few minutes early because I'm not feeling 100%. But, you know, I had to come on this Fuck Fentanyl today. And if you normally watch on TikTok, I don't go live on TikTok for Fuck Fentanyl, mental health talk, shroom talk. These are subjects that they flag me on. So I'm only going to be sticking to these platforms. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, THA Real JANELL, and subscribe to the Spotify Pandora, Couch Chronicles No Limits. That way you never miss anything. So let's get it popping.
It's time for the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. Trust me, it ain't no fucking limits. I said none.
And I mean none.
Some days it's cloudy up than other days. You can't choose wrong or you can fix your ways. Life's too short to be playing games. But if you sure you gon' make a change, I know it's gon' be hard, but you gon' be okay. And do not give up even if you make the same mistake. Yeah, it's tough, so just try to get your head right. I know you were searching for some answers and you was dead right. Yeah, you was. I know they tried to make you think that you was crazy. No, you was. No, you was. No, you was. Now every time you come around, you just be scoping, don't be saying. I'll keep my mouth closed and I'll just listen. We never been on the same. You can say we different. It's like hard bitter swallow when there's no chaser. So go ahead and cruise and let me take a toast with y'all. Some days it's cloudy up another day. You can choose wrong or you can fix your way. Life's too short to be playing games. But if you sure you gon' make a change, I know that you try hard and you gon' be okay. Please don't give up, cause I promise you gon' find your way. After the storm is over, you'll see it wasn't all for nothing. You'll see that it wasn't all for nothing. Hey.
Today is Fuck Fentanyl. If you've lost anybody from fentanyl, make sure that you send in their picture and their story because their life is worth mentioning. Like we mention other people's names that we don't even know. So why not mention the people that we do know? If you haven't already done so, check on your people, check on your strong people, your funny people, anybody that you fuck with. If you fuck with them, check on them. Do your wellness check because you never know which one of your friends is going through something. Which one of your friends don't want to tell you that they having heart problems. Which one of your friends don't want to tell you that they're having seizures. Which one of your friends just don't want to tell you that they sick. Then all of a sudden you turn around and they dead. And you like, damn. I just talked to them last month. I was actually going to call them next week. But you didn't get that opportunity because they're gone now. So make sure that you check on your people. You don't want to wait until it's too late. If you know anybody that's in the hospital, make sure that you do a wellness check. Hey, I see you. Make sure that you do a wellness check. If you know anybody that's locked up, write them. I'm not saying put money on their books, but write them. Write your peoples. They thinking about you and they wondering why you ain't thinking about them. So show them that you are. Today is the last day of the no, it's not. Tomorrow is, but I won't be on the couch. Today is the last day of National Black Business Month on the couch. Again, it'll be next year, but I've been getting comments that it's always National Black Business Month. So it's always National Black Business Month. It's always national, if you have your own business month, national, congratulations on that, because you ain't working for the next motherfucker.
Amen.
Okay. If you would like to order any merch, you can order any merch that I have right now. I have some available right now, and you can pre-order any. I have an unlimited supplies that you can pre-order. DM me, I'll send you all the pictures, prices, and all of that. Also, I appreciate everybody that's been streaming my album. I've been doing numbers, to me, with Elevate without any real promotion. So anybody that has been streaming it, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely appreciate you. Like, I'm really impressed. Like, I'm just like, yo, I got 2 other albums that did really good, but they didn't do this good. And I'm like, damn, they fucking with this one. They like this one. So I really put my heart into this one, my heart and my soul into this one. So I really, really hope that if you did listen to it, that you got something out of it.
Right.
So
I
know.
I did for sure. I did. I do every day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife does. She listens to my album every day. So, and I have other people that listen to my album every day, and they inbox me and they tell me, you know, I was just listening to your lyrics, and hey, cousin, we'll see you in a minute. And they'll be like, you know, this is what, you know, resonated with me, or this is what I'm going through with my family, and this meant a lot to me because I felt your story through this, and it felt like you was talking about me. So, you know, if I touch you, you know, or if I make a difference in your life, hit me up. I would love to know. I would love to know. Coming up on the couch, we got Regina Wells, Derek's spiritual coach, and that will be in October. Regina's coming up for Prison Jail Felon Talk. And also in September, MzChrista. Shout out to MzChrista, because she will be out here. Somebody wants to get on the live. Let's see who this is. I can't see who you are, but it says Baby Maine. Whoever you are, don't come up here jacking off.
Right, big facts. We ain't doing that.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. But you can come up to the couch and tell everybody who you are, where you're from, and where you're located right now. I think I accepted it. Maybe I didn't. Okay. I think it's accepting. Or not. If you do want a book to be on the couch, you're more than welcome to DM me. Prison Felon Jail Talk. That is what it is.
Yeah, it is.
But the way I was about to say it just didn't sound right. Prison Jail Felon Talk coming up September the 2nd, 3rd, 5th, and 6th. If you would like to speak about your time or your situation, if you just, you know, a felon, or if you just did jail time, and you're more than welcome to come share your story. I always tell you guys that your story can help somebody, and it can. You never know what you might say that can help break somebody's ice or shell to make them want to open up about their situation. I know some people that can't even speak about prison because they still have severe anxiety about it. Mm-hmm. And they've been out longer than me. Mm-hmm. But that anxiety is real. And you can't help when it comes, and you can't help when it goes. So you can only just push through it whenever you can. So if you ever get brave enough to share your story, you're more than welcome to come share it on the couch. Question from the couch just now dropped on Spotify and Pandora. I had a request to start dropping it on Spotify and Pandora after I asked about it. So upon request, it is now there. And you can also find it anywhere else on all my platforms. If you've been keeping up with the couch, then you know the question from the couch comes every week. So make sure you answer that question. I got some other things that's coming up. The Couch After Hours will be picking back up in October. That is Thursdays from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. That's in October. Honestly, it's like right whenever I feel like, oh yeah, I'm getting better, then another surgery, or then another something, then another this. So I got another surgery that's gonna kind of put me back a little bit longer. So, but I'm hoping to start back up the Couch After Hours in October. I'm gonna get back in the streets and start doing my news you can use, and news in the streets. Yep. So yeah, I'm about to get back into that. I just, I haven't been.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah. So
it's fine.
About to get back into that. 3 more months. Well, I say 3 more months because September is literally Sunday. 3 more months into this year is over. Ain't that crazy?
Bruh, it was just now New Year's. What you talking about?
Oh my gosh, it seemed like we literally just started this year.
It was just my birthday. It was just your birthday. It was our anniversary. All that just happened.
So quick. And it's like just the other day I was like, babe, watch, it's Monday and watch we gonna be like,
bro,
it's already Friday.
Done.
It's already Friday. So if you have some things going on coming up that you would like promoted, I want to do some free promotion. So if you see this or if you hear this, share the page, like the page, leave me a comment, but also send me your information that you want shared. If you got any shows coming up, if you have a business venture that you're doing, just send me your information. I don't give a fuck what city, state, whatever you're in. I don't give a fuck if you in prison and you still making music or making business. And let's put it back here. Always pay attention to the Stand By Me, because you never know what might be back here that you can utilize. I know y'all seen that commercial. Borrowed car rental. If you looking for a car rental, tap in. Tell them that the couch sent you. If you looking for some good dispensary weed, tap in with 420. Happy Roots 420. Tell them that the couch sent you. I'm telling you. They'll hook you up. The couch is a therapy that you never knew you needed, so you never know what you might get from here that might touch you. I might keep you laughing. I might keep you crying.
You never know.
I might have you laughing so hard that you fart. I'm just saying. The next mental health talk is September the 23rd. Again, I will not be streaming that one on TikTok, because TikTok just, for some reason,
they be tripping, man.
Yeah, I don't understand why, but for some reason they be tripping. So now tonight is Fuck Fentanyl, so we're gonna get right into it. But before we get into it, I'm gonna play y'all another song and we're gonna jump right into it and get into it, because this is a subject that needs to be talked about. This is a subject that needs to stay in, because it's out there. It's out there. So why not talk about it? Why not make people aware of what's going on? Make people aware. There's some people that do not know that there's fake pills out there. There's some people that's green. There's some people that's just now getting into the pill addiction. They don't know no better. Somebody got them on an addiction. Not letting them know that there's fentanyl in the game now. Let's jump into this next song.
Bread. Gotta keep my head up like I'm supposed to. I always tell the truth, I cross my heart and hope to die. This shit is crazy, what I go through, I can't make this shit. No, I can't make this shit up. No, I can't make this. No, I can't make this shit up. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up. And you've been working every day to get your bread up. Lonely at the top and now you fed up. And I know it's really hard to keep your head up. Working every day to get your bread up. It's really lonely at the top and now you fed up. Oh, let it go, let it go, let it go, yeah, let it go. No, I can't make this shit up.
Voila.
That is called Can't Make This Up. It's on my new album, Elevate. You can stream it anywhere that you can download music. Also, make sure that you guys go stream my cousin's video, Gliding. Type in Gliding Mary Marie on YouTube. Shot by my wifey and I, and edited by myself. I'm super excited about it. The numbers is going up. So continue to help it go up.
Go up.
Continue to get these. And my new video, So Gone, will
Oh,
be dropping this Sunday.
bruh. Hey,
I'm excited about that one.
me too. Me too.
And I really hope that y'all get it to 1 million views within a month. I'm speaking it into existence.
Why not?
1 million views. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you hit the like button. If you're watching anywhere else, make sure that you share the live. Today is Fuck Fentanyl. If you've lost anybody from fentanyl, before we get started, I want to go ahead and take this time and give a moment of silence for anyone who has lost their life from fentanyl. How many times do we hear in the news when it comes to fentanyl that there has been a little girl or a little boy or an infant or a child that has lost their lives from their parents being careless? Or, the drug dealers being careless. They think that they're being the father of the year or the mother of the year because they have their child while they're still handling business, not realizing that that little small break that you took to go to the bathroom, your baby was coming in there to show you a painting or tell you to open up this bottle so they could drink some water, and they just so happen to see all these colorful pills on top of the table. So they grab a handful and because it looks fun. What is this? Looks like it might taste sweet. You come back from drying your hands, and as you're drying your hands, you look down at the floor to your lifeless body of your child. You can't blame anyone but yourself. It doesn't matter if you've been mother or father of the year the whole year. Once your child loses their life from ingesting fentanyl from your hands, that no longer matters anymore. They don't see that in the courtroom. They don't see that in prison. All they see is a child case. You killed your child. So you think you're gonna have a good time in prison? It doesn't matter what the fuck the circumstances is. They're not gonna sit there and be like, well, tell me why, what was the circumstances? Oh, you went to the bathroom for a second? Okay, well, if you went to the bathroom for a second, how come you didn't put up all your drugs? If you went to the bathroom for a second, how come you didn't care enough to lock your baby and at least lock them in the room to where they can't get out? If you know that you have drugs exposed, don't think that it can't happen to you. Oh, this is pill form. They not gonna. Or even if you think that you dusted the table off good enough, you don't think that residue is still sitting on the table? They grab it and they touch their face all the time. They
Yeah.
And it's just literally just this much. just a little teeny bit can kill you. So imagine your child died instantly. Or if they didn't die instantly, you watch them suffer. No matter how quick you think you are getting them to the hospital, if the hospital ain't across the street, 9 times out of 10, you might not make it. They're not as strong as an adult. Adults can at least try to fight. At least. Kids don't have a chance. They're not even fully developed yet. So if you are going to be a drug dealer that decides to add fentanyl in your drugs, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but whatever you choose to do. But why not warn the people that you're selling it to? That way they have a choice if they want to buy fentanyl ecstasy. That way they have a choice. Or if you are the drug dealer that got your kids and you think you're parent of the year because they in the next room, you're not. You're not. And it's only a matter of time before your child is exposed. And you're another statistic. You're one of those ones that they talk about on TV. It seems impossible, but if you're one of those ones that's dealing, if you're one of those ones that always have fentanyl and you have your kids around, then you're at risk of killing your child. You're at risk of becoming a murderer. How do you think these parents feel? Not only, and imagine if they wasn't doing them. They wasn't doing this to get high. They doing this to make money, to take care of their kid. You get the bubble guts, you run to the bathroom, take a shit. That shit takes a little bit longer. Every time you go to wipe, more shit comes out. Every time you go to wash your hands, you shart. So now you gotta go back to the toilet and fix yourself. By the time you look up, 20 minutes have passed. You don't know how long your baby been sitting on that floor dead. But they've been sitting on that floor dead and they're unresponsive. Body damn near gray. If you would have just held that shit. Or if you would have just put your shit up. Don't be a careless drug dealer. If you're gonna be a drug dealer, at least be noble enough to let a motherfucker know what's in your product. Don't try to make it like this is heroin. And it's not just heroin. Don't try to make it like it's just coke and it's not just coke. You're deceiving people. You don't like liars. You don't want somebody to come get one over on you with some fake money. So why are you lying to these customers? Like you just got the bag. Like you just got some pure. They'll never be able to verify it because they dead. Who's going to dispute it? And then they going to be like, damn, I know Craig just got a batch from somebody the other day and they died. Well, that wasn't mine. That's all you got to say to the next motherfucker. Who's going to verify? Who's going to verify if you lying or not? Nobody. Because the people that you already sold to has been dead now. None of them can go back and say, oh, well, he got that fire or he got that kill.
No, that's exactly what they're going to say.
That nigga got that death. A lethal dosage of fentanyl. You see how small that is? You probably can't even see it on the screen. It takes nothing when it comes to fentanyl to end up on the other side. And whether you believe heaven or hell, unalive is the common denominator. Unalive. If you one of those ones that like to take party drugs, nobody's judging you. Nobody, I promise you that. All we're saying is be safe and be careful. Not everybody has your best interest at heart. There's some people that know that they got fentanyl and they sell it and they laughing. Like, let me shake this pot. I'm serious. I've seen people overdosing and the other person laughing. Like it's a goddamn joke. It's not a joke to watch somebody overdosing, and it's not a joke to be the one overdosing. It's not a joke to be fighting for your life when you thought that you just was party hardy. You thought you was just kicking it with the friends. These ain't your friends. They watched you fall out. They got scared and they ran. Instead of taking you to safety and trying to help you, some people get so scared they just run. They like, oh my God, it's not my fault anyway. Let me just go. That's what they do. And you can't really be mad at a scary motherfucker because you can't really determine what a scary motherfucker gonna do. They could do anything. It can go either way. So if you're around some people and you going to party, I would advise you to make sure that you don't hang around those scary motherfuckers. Because if you hang around some scary motherfuckers, you can be bet for damn sure that if something pops off, you're going to be left fending for yourself. You're going to be left fighting for your life. They may call 911, but who's to say they're going to get there in time? And that same person that you thought was your ride or die, that was the same motherfucker that gave you that pill.
Well, they did say ride or die, and they chose for you to die.
Mm-hmm. And they rode out.
And gave it a new meaning.
Didn't even leave their name but the officer. Well. How many times do we have to allow this to happen? Because that's what we're doing, is allowing it to happen. We allowing fentanyl to be in our lives. My wife told me last night that if you don't look at something, then it doesn't exist. Who started looking at fentanyl in the first goddamn place? Who made that shit exist? Because I'm trying to make it unexist.
It's been around for a very long time.
It has.
Very long.
It has. But somebody made it exist.
Yeah.
Somebody made it more popular recently. Within the last 10 years, they've been making it more popular. More and more people have been dying, not just from, you don't even really hear too many meth overdoses or meth this, meth that. You hear meth lab. You don't even hear meth labs exploding anymore.
Right.
You remember back in the day, we used to hear meth labs exploding every other week.
On God.
It doesn't matter.
Somebody shaking and baking and blew themselves up.
Motherfuckers and shake and bake and blew themselves up in the middle of the goddamn street, baking in a bottle.
Yeah, that's it.
They don't.
I see that.
Shit, me too. They don't even do that shit no more. You don't hear about no meth labs being busted. And I keep saying that, and I know y'all probably think I'm crazy. But when I hear that there's a person being caught with 750,000 or 800,000 fentanyl pills, it makes me think that the government put that there. The government gave it to them. Things wasn't going as planned, so they took them off the map. You busted. And we getting somebody else to do it. And if you tell on them, we gonna bury you. I mean, it could be happening. Because that's just come on out. That is a huge amount of fentanyl for it to just be one regular degular motherfucking person. It's got to be either a motherfucking doctor, a super doctor, because this motherfucker been a doctor for years.
A chemist.
A
Somewhere
chemist.
that has access to a good lab.
And he is making them by the boatload. Because they getting caught with boatloads of fentanyl. And the people, they look so random. It's like, a college student?
But you ever seen Breaking Bad?
No.
We need to watch it. That's exactly. A teacher, an ex-fucking chemistry teacher is the one who ended up being the motherfucking big supplier. He looked like somebody's goddamn daddy. You wouldn't even believe he's a cook. I've seen cooks like that. They in the church, put their hands up high in the sky, the deacon. Matter of fact, I knew somebody motherfucker, they the goddamn police sheriff of the town.
It's not
Got
like
busted.
I haven't seen people that just, I could have never imagined. Until I seen it in my face, but it's just like,
A little old
damn.
lady looking like Granny Smith got the whole motherfucking shit sewed up with the, like, come on now. Bruh.
So many people are getting arrested. Nebraska, they just arrested a fourth suspect in a fentanyl pill bust. Over 1,000 fentanyl pills. Now that's not too much. To me, that's not. That's a lot, but that's not.
Couple scripts.
But that's not what I've been seeing. I'm talking about. There's been stories where they'd be like over 100 million fentanyl pills. Like, nah, y'all gave that to them. Y'all gave that to them. Y'all did, and things just wasn't going as planned. They wasn't making it enough money. It wasn't bringing in like you thought it would. So you was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take you off the map. Oh, you don't want to? You gonna do it behind my back? All right, you arrested. You don't know me. You tell anybody you know me. Matter of fact, I was giving you a fake name anyway. You can describe me to whoever you want. They not going to believe you because they know my character. So, number one, 10% of $200,000 for a bus like that is her bond. 10%. What do you think is too big of a sentence to have, like if you ever get caught with fentanyl? What do you think is too much? Like, what do you think what's too much? Is a death sentence or a life sentence too much?
I think they need to just treat it just like, remember how they used to treat water back in the day? They even used to do ecstasy like that.
Ecstasy, I mean, you get caught with ecstasy, it's a life sentence, every pill.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it's the same thing with vials. You get caught with something like that, you gone. I'm not kidding. Like, so that's how they need to treat it, like that.
That made people scared to want to have.
I mean, they're not scared, but it did limit, the amount of people.
It made people overdose a lot because when they get stopped by the police, they would either
that's the point.
Swallow it or stuff it.
If you have a small quantity, but you got all them pills like you was describing, you can't eat them.
Yeah.
You can't eat them.
It's either get caught or die.
Well, yeah. So,
but some people rather die than they get caught and go to prison.
Well, you get caught. Some people don't mind snitching on the higher up to get a deal.
Some people
they don't care. They already like, well, shit, I'm just going to tell on so-and-so and get a deal and gone.
But why put yourself in a position to...
The money.
To snitch. Like, why would you, if you know you don't have the heart, if you really don't have the heart for this, sit down. Please. Like, like, don't even do that to yourself or your family. If you've been a snitch your whole life, you'll know. You used to tattletale when you was little. Up until you was a young adult. Finally, somebody had to beat your ass and tell you that that's snitching. You ain't supposed to be doing that. It took you a while. So that means that when shit hits the fan, you snitching. You gonna be the first to tell on me. Them is the ones. You gonna know a snitch. Now, them motherfuckers that, well, I mean, it's not even, doesn't even matter if you know a snitch. Y'all praise snitches these days. y'all fuck with them.
Yep.
So mark that out. Let's forget that. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA, real JANELLMTHA, couch.com. That's funny.
Right.
Make sure that you visit thecouch.com. Okay. It is Friday, so wherever you watching, I need you to do me a favor and be safe tonight.
That's right.
And be safe tonight. I got a few more things that I'm gonna share with you guys, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm in a lot of pain, and I do want to prepare you guys for September the 19th. I will be getting surgery. I don't know how long I won't be able to talk, but I was thinking about getting flashcards and doing the whole podcast like that and just flashing it to y'all. I tried the sign language thing, but you guys wasn't responding well to that. So let's play another song, and I'm going to wrap it up with a few more things.
I am infinite.
Too many things are going wrong at one time. I don't know what to do. I won't lie. Too many things are going wrong in my life. I don't know what to do, but I still try. I understand I'm not weak, but right now I'm not strong to do hell, but I know that my story isn't done. No, it's not done. I have more chapters to run. I'm created one of none. My story was meant for someone.
Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Let's go.
Too many things that's going on in the world. I don't know where to turn, so I don't. It's hard to give your trust when they don't have right intentions, and they never tell you upfront that's something they don't mention. Man, this shit is really fucked up. I've been going through some dumb stuff. Well, not really through some dumb stuff, but life's really crazy. I'm telling you, my baby. I'll tell you what. Please do not ever give up. Your purpose is not even done. So keep on pushing till you won.
Keep pushing till you won. Don't stop.
So keep on pushing till you won. Don't ever give up. I know it's hard than a motherfucker. Trust me, I know. I go through this shit every fucking day, and sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I be willing to give up. But I got people that stand by me, that encourage me, and they keep me lifted. So I'm here to keep you lifted too. I love you.
Shout out to Mav for the beat. That's MAV.GD on Instagram. If you're looking for any custom beats, mixing and mastering, tap in with him. He'll be back in December on the couch. So, a Colorado woman will spend 18 years in prison for a fentanyl-related death of her 12-year-old. She's only 32 years old. And she's literally going to have to live with the fact, like I said, that she killed her daughter. 18 years, and she's 32 right now. Whew. I'm sure that'll be 85%.
Off the rip.
So 85% of 18 years is 17 years, if you guys didn't know, right?
It's 16 and a half.
Well, 16 and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Be good, because if you don't, they'll find any reason to make sure that you do every bit of your 85%.
Or more.
Or more. Or more.
It's a child crime, so she don't have to fight for her life.
Exactly. Now, when you're in the hospital, you don't expect for your doctor to, or nurse, to cause you any harm or put anything in your IV that you don't ask for or don't know about. Well, just last month when I did Fuck Fentanyl, one of my couch potatoes experienced that. They had a seizure, and right after Fuck Fentanyl, they ended up in the hospital. They had a seizure, ended up in the hospital, and the doctor gave them fentanyl. Number one, I don't understand why they would give her fentanyl.
Isn't there something else they
or
can
give
give?
them fentanyl. Why they would give them fentanyl for a seizure?
Is it a seizure medicine?
No.
What? That's the first time I'm hearing.
So the person, literally, it took them 7 days to shake it.
The addiction part.
They was going through withdrawals. They couldn't sleep. I made sure to speak to them every day I got a chance. They didn't feel like themselves. They was scared. They was angry. They was confused on why their doctor would even give them fentanyl.
Without asking.
Without asking. When you're in a hospital, especially whenever you're in a lot of pain and you can't really comprehend what's going on or make decisions, and that decision is taken away from you, not just because of the doctor, but because of you literally crippled in pain. And then you get taken advantage of by the doctors, by the nurses, by the hospitals. That's taking advantage. I don't understand. We live in a sick world. We do live in a sick world. Because what will make you want to give one of your patients fentanyl? They're not in there for cancer.
It'd be different if they were already like on a prescription or something, but no, like what? You could use something else.
Anything else.
Yeah.
Anything else but fentanyl. But you chose to use fentanyl on this person?
You could have asked.
Didn't even tell them. They had to find out what in their discharge papers, trying to figure out what's wrong with me. Why do I feel weird? Couldn't stop throwing up. Every time they tried to eat, they would throw up.
Ooh.
They couldn't even talk without throwing up. They literally was overdosing and fighting it. They're so scared still to this day. They made it through though. They're here to tell the story. Not yet, because it still bothers them. But they can tell their story soon. Right now, they want to take it up in the court because that's unfair and unjust. To be a doctor and be in that position and abuse your position and give any of your patients fentanyl if it doesn't call for fentanyl, you're just doing that. For what reason? Doctors should not just be able to give you fentanyl just because they want to. It was a seizure. No seizure calls for fentanyl. I don't give a fuck what you say. I don't care. If you are a doctor and one of your resorts is to go to fentanyl as an option,
They gotta have a plan for afterwards. You just gonna discharge me out there and I ain't got no plan, I'm over here sick, and you didn't even tell me?
I want you to do this. I don't want to say jump off a cliff or anything. All I want to say is this. You don't deserve to be a doctor. Any doctor that's abusing their privilege of being a doctor and abusing patients, you're a sick fucking bitch. You are. I've had that happen to me. For those that don't know, I started my podcast because I was in a hospital, held hostage. They wouldn't allow me to leave. They told me that if I left, that they would make it to where my insurance have to pay. And they were saying all type of shit. They made it. They tried different medications on me that wasn't even out. Tried to kill me 2 times. Gave me a medicine called the last resort med. And I swear to God that was the fucking lethal injection. It burned me inside out. I couldn't even say the word hospital for almost a month. I was so traumatized. I started my podcast out of trauma. Needing this therapy. Needing to just speak to the world about everything. I didn't want to just speak just about the hospital. I wanted to speak about every fucking thing because there's so much shit that be happening. So I understand exactly what they went through in that hospital, being taken advantage of by doctors and nurses. There's no reason why they should have gave them fentanyl, but they did. What if they end up addicted? That's because you did it. Who sent you? Who told you to give them fentanyl and get them addicted? Now they got to keep coming back. I'm not saying that that's what they're going through right now. I'm just saying, well, what if? What if? That's unfair. And then y'all just so happen to choose a black person to do it too. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make it about race, but these hospitals, they get away with so much fucking shit. And I don't mean to make it about race because it's not just about race when it comes to being in a hospital. It's about if you have somebody that's there with you or not. You can be white. If you ain't got nobody in there, they gonna try different medications on you until you fucking die. Mm-hmm. They don't give a fuck. If you have somebody in there, that'll save you. Because they don't care. They do not care. That's why they're doing what they want to do. That's why he was able to give this patient fentanyl. There was no real reason that you had to do that. Now it's caused short, I don't know if it's even long-term effects because the last time I spoke to the person, they were still going through it mentally. Fighting for your life mentally as well. And then coming up out of it and you're like, oh my God, they was trying to kill me. How would that make you feel knowing that someone literally tried to kill you? Right in your face. And because they're a doctor, they can possibly get away with it and use some type of medical reason why they did, but they did. And you're stuck with that trauma. You're stuck with that anxiety. You're stuck with that hurt, that pain. Fuck fentanyl. He said, hey, good tonight, lovely ladies. How you doing?
What's going on?
It's fucked up, but it's happening. It's happening all over. It's not just happening in America. It's not just happening it's happening everywhere. Mm-hmm. It's not just drug dealers that's giving out fentanyl. It's doctors too. It's doctors too. It's nurses too. I don't know if you guys ever seen The Good Doctor, or is it called The Good Nurse?
The Good Nurse.
I don't know if you guys ever seen The Good Nurse. That was a nurse that was going around literally injecting patients. Did they ever say what her reason was for? Just because getting kicks out of it. Some people have always wanted to kill somebody. And sometimes those people become doctors and nurses. So you have to be careful.
Oh, he said it's
Whatever.
a serious issue in Trinidad as well. See?
Mm,
You know how far away Trinidad is from here?
right.
That's down there by Venezuela.
Mm,
You know? That's the second to last island on the archipelago.
mm.
Y'all playing is way down there.
See?
It stretches that far. It's a problem.
This is a problem that we have to speak on consistently.
'Cause,
One day
yeah.
somebody's going to get it. One day somebody's going to take. One day it's going to change. Might not be tomorrow, might not be next month, might not even be next year. But I'm going to keep talking about it. I'm going to keep speaking on it. There's people out there that's being taken advantage of. Not just by drug dealers, but by doctors, nurses. These nurses and doctors are taking these positions just because they wanted to be mass murderers their whole life. And instead they say, you know what, I'll be a doctor and I'll save who I want to save. Or I'll try different medications on who I want to try on. They treat you like a guinea pig, a test dummy in these hospitals sometimes. You're their test subject. If you survive, you survive. If you don't, you don't. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, and Big O. Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram, and my .com, which is THA, real JANELL, and THA Couch.com. Y'all, it's Fuck Fentanyl tonight. This is not the last time you will hear about it. The next Fuck Fentanyl is September the 30th. So every end of the month, you will catch Fuck Fentanyl right here on the couch on TikTok. Or, I'm sorry, not TikTok because TikTok flags me. But Big O, Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, and Instagram. So I'm wrapping it up for the night. I love you guys. If you're going out tonight, please be safe.
Yes.
Be safe. Turn up,
Yeah.
but be safe.
That's right.
Y'all have a wonderful night. I'm sending positive vibes, love, and energy your way, and healing vibes for anybody that's hurting right now. If you've lost anybody from fentanyl, please make sure to send their information. Anytime I do Fuck Fentanyl, their information will be back here. Trust me, we're going to keep their name alive. I love you guys so much. Have a beautiful night. Good night. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Yeah. Good night. Good night. All right. Good night, Big O. Love you. Good night, YouTube. Love you.